Yo, 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 yo. What's up, chat? Long time no talk. Well, not really. It's just been a few days. But how y'all doing? Y'all voted for Whitetail and Black Bear. Very interesting. Whitetail always winning, man. Y'all really love the Whitetail, I've noticed. And I don't blame you. Whitetail are a lot of fun. Nice. We nailed 2 to start off. We're at 585 kills on this grind, by the way, guys. Yeah, Volt, still getting over this cold, so I didn't feel like reading 2 chats today. We're just on YouTube for now. Ender, thank you for the membership, gifted membership. Really appreciate it, dude. Congrats to T Binky for getting that. Let's go, dude. Oh, yeah, we're smoking them. Blasting them like it's nothing. Ignore the miss. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. How's it going, Crow? Oh, still getting over this cold. But aside from that, you know, it's going pretty good. How many great ones do you have for whitetail? So for whitetail deer, let's see, what grind are we on? I have 40 of them because this is grind number 41. What map should you buy for a grind? Well, it depends on what species you want to go for, first of all. There we go. What's up, Cecily? How's it going? Any tips for HM on whitetail or just whitetail grind overall? Yeah, so the thing with whitetail is there's 2 maps that you can really like consider the best of the best. Leighton Lakes and Revon Thule. Those are going to be the maps that you'll want to choose. One of those. One big thing to note early on is deer will be moving around quite a bit, so you could, you know, shoot a couple bucks in one area and they likely will respawn in a completely different area until they kind of like fall into their like final zones. And then there's always still going to be a few that are like bouncers that go from one zone to another. It's a pretty common thing with the whitetail deer for them to be very like inconsistent, especially early on. Howdy Crow, going to BC to see next week Grizzlies. Oh, let's go, Ninja Moose. Let's go, dude. Bruh. We just started and a tent's already gone. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Yeah, Black Bear is going to be the next thing we go after, Danielle. There was two selected in what you guys voted for. You guys voted for whitetail and black bear. That second one we shot was so wonky. Like, oh my gosh, that was a wonky dude. What gun am I using? The 300 AR. Look at that thing. What a weird deer. That is a wonky little dude. Like, we're talking super wonky. Man, part of me wants to tax him, but like, I don't have the room in my lodges for taxing any wonky dudes. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Do you have every diamond in the game? No, I've got most of them, but there's a few I'm still missing just because it's from species that I really don't hunt that often. Would you rather a new massive map but no new animals, or a small map with all new animals? Ah, man. At this point, I'd probably take a small map with all new animals over a big map with no new animals. But I think the, like, perfect middle ground, and what I would probably want them to do in all reality... Ooh, that is a lot of $4 here. I rarely have $4. Usually it's just 2. But I think my dream, like, combination of that would just be a big map with half new species and half repeats. I feel like that's, like, the best way to go about it. They've done that a lot, and it always works out pretty well. Usually makes for some pretty good maps. You know, we get a bunch of new species. Usually it's a cool location. Maybe at some point, Night Panther. We've done stuff before. Rip, HFT. Rip, dude. What's up, FFL? Yeah, sounds like a New England Mountains type map for sure. Did we only get 2? I guess we only got 2 out of this 4 that were here. There we go. Also, guys, new video with Kendall Gray probably tomorrow. It's either going to upload tomorrow or the day after. And yes, it's what you guys have been waiting for. We're starting a Great One grind on one of KG's maps. So wait until you see that video tomorrow. It's going to be a 2-part little endeavor. There will probably be more parts to it in the future. But right now we got a part 1 and a part 2. Part 1 is like setting up all the tents and stuff. And then part 2 is actually going to be starting the grind and shooting as many black bear as we can. Because as you guys saw at the end of the Trophy Lodge video, he chose black bear as the one to go for. Well, black bear and fallow were his favorites, and we're starting off with black bear. And I gotta say, there's a lot of surprises along the way that you guys will not want to miss out on seeing. So be sure to get those notifications on, because we got some crazy videos upcoming. We got 2 videos with KG, and then 3 videos with another content creator that I have not revealed the name of yet. But it's going to be pretty wild. Pretty much, I think, like, the next 5 videos are going to be collaborations, unless I make a couple others and put them in between. Yeah, the other one, guys, the only hint that I gave you, I gave this hint in the last stream, is that he or she is a creator I have not done a video with in, like, at least a year. At least a year. So it's going to be pretty fun. I think y'all will really like it. I like how we're getting a bunch of different answers in the chat on who you think it could be. I like that we got a bunch of different answers. But you guys are going to have to wait. How often do whitetail jump zones? Because I haven't had a single whitetail jump zones. It really depends on, like, what zones you're hunting, I guess. If you're not having any jump zones, it's probably because the ones that were jumping zones have already jumped. Because, like, once they've jumped out of the area, you have to go find them and shoot them to get them back into that zone. And so if they've already jumped and you didn't know it, then they wouldn't have an opportunity to, like, jump anywhere else because they've already left the area you've been hunting. Because, like, they can jump super early in a grind. And if you're not hunting, like, the zone they jumped to, they're just going to stay there, you know? When's the Nate versus Crow skeet match? Dude, that would actually be pretty fire. Go into multiplayer, go to the skeet range, and just go wild. The amount of jokes Nate would make about it being called a skeet range. That'd be gold. Also, guys, I got a question for you. And I'm going to put up a poll for this, because I'm really interested in what you guys think. Do you guys prefer collaboration videos, or do you like videos where it's just me more? Or do you like a mix of both? A mix? Okay. It seems like most of you like the mixes. Almost done with the poll, guys. There we go. I've already done them in the past, Gary, but I might do some more in the future. I've been sick for like a week and a half at this point, Power. Did KG want to do herd management? No, it's a non-herd management grind. And, you know, we're going to have a section in one of the videos where we specifically say, hey, guess what? To those that were worried, I'm not ruining Kendall Gray's excitement for diamonds. Just because he does one grind doesn't mean he's only going to grind. So I made sure to, like, clarify that in the video. So... We tried to make it, you know, very clear that, you know, KG's not going to switch to being like a grinder only. He's just trying out a grind because he wants to see what it's like, and he wants to find some trophies for his lodge. He's still going to do all of his other types of videos and stuff, you know? What am I looking for? We're trying to get the typical rack Great One Whitetail right now. Killed 40 Great One Whitetail and never got a typical rack, so we are hoping today will be the day. If it's not, well, that's par for the course. That's pretty par for the course, man. Oh, and also, since somebody mentioned it, how do I sound, guys? Do I sound stuffed up still? I assume probably. Gray went in 200 kills. That could happen. We're at 603 right now, so 800 kills. That'd be pretty in line with what we get a lot of the times with our setup here. So some of you think I sound a little stuffy and the others don't notice a difference. Okay. Your birthday's in 50 minutes. Let's go, Tio. Happy birthday. Stuffy but not speedy. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in Caitlin's stream last night. My voice mod crashed. And obviously my microphone runs through that, so it like screwed it up when I relaunched it. It was weird. Never had that happen before. I've had voice mod crash before, but I haven't had it like make my voice sound fast in Discord. Oh, I don't think that's going to be a level 2 diamond, so I'm just giving it the business, man. Smoking it like it's nothing. Also, guys, what do you guys think of the new Easter skins that we unlocked? I like these a lot. I think they're very cool. Big fan of them. And I'm glad they gave them to us instantly, because I'm pretty sure last time we had to wait for the 2 weeks to be up before we even got them. But I'm pretty sure this time it was just instantaneously. Or I'm pretty sure last time it wasn't instantaneously, but this time it was. Like, clearly it was, as we can see. They look really sick, though. Definitely more impressive than the first set of skins we got from the community challenge. I definitely like these a lot more than the other ones. Although this wood grain finish, it does look really good from that first one. But I like these other ones better. I think they're more like, they feel more worth it, you know? They're more fancy. I could go with like the old Easter one and the new Easter one, like the old and new homemade spray. Because one of them was from the pack they released a couple years ago. And then, you know, obviously this is from the new one. We're going to change up this one again because I honestly kind of like, where is it? I like this on the gun better. I think that looks really, really good. And then just put on the matte nitride metal. Boom. That's beautiful. I'm a huge fan of how this looks. How do you sign up to win them? I can't figure it out. I mean, all you got to do is shoot a rabbit. Just shoot a level 2 rabbit, and you'll get it. It's got to be a level 2 rabbit, and you got to pass the harvest check, and then you'll get access to it. However, you may need to go into this tab right here, the Avalanche Apex Connect one, and make sure that you have, what's it called? What's the thing you have to turn on? I'm not going to click in there because I think it shows the email, but, make sure that all that stuff's turned on. From what I understand, you don't have to have Apex Connect, but you must have the, what's it called? Online services or challenges or, you know, that type of stuff enabled for it to work. Basically, if you can see the challenge, you'll be able to get it. At the current moment, every single different platform has completed the challenge, so all you gotta do is just kill one level 2 rabbit, I believe. Although there is a chance that maybe since it's already completed, you won't be able to partake. But I would imagine since the 2 weeks is not up, you'll probably still be able to, you know, kill a rabbit and get the skins. Not sure, though, because I've never got my first kill for one of the challenges after it was already, like, completed. Is the Hansen 30-06 your favorite gun? No, my favorite gun is the 300 AR, but I really do like the Hansen. It's my favorite class 4 to 8 weapon by far. What's up, Jenna? How you doing? I think I saw you pop in earlier, but I forgot to say hi. Apologies. Also, guys, today's the NFL draft. How are you feeling about your team's first round pick? You think they're going to pick a good player? I'm feeling pretty good with the Patriots having the 4th pick. I really hope Travis Hunter slides down to 4th, but I doubt that's going to happen. Seems like the Browns or the Giants would definitely snag him before it got to the Patriots. So it's looking like we're probably going to take a tackle like Will Campbell. which honestly would be good because Drake May needs some pass protection, like badly. So I'd be okay with Will Campbell going to the Patriots at 4. But man, I would love it if they could get Travis Hunter. He's a freaking beast. Nice, James. Nice. Jeez, we got all 3. That's kind of wild. You hunt in real life or just in the game? I hunted in real life up until I was 18, but have not really had the time to do it since then. Well, for the first few years after I turned 18, it was just a matter of not having like the extra money to spend on tags and stuff. But nowadays I just don't have time for it. Hopefully in a couple of years when our daughter gets a little bit older, it might be a little bit easier to take time to do hunting and stuff, but right now I just don't have the time to do it. Is setting up a pheasant grind hard? Setting it up is relatively easy if you just want to, like, you know, set up on some zones and start grinding. If you want to herd manage them, it's quite difficult. Mainly because it just takes forever, man, to get them managed down. Mainly because of those freaking solos. And the other thing about it is the best place to grind for the pheasants is Salzwiesen Park, and there's really not even competition. Like, all the other maps have much worse zone placement. Whereas, you know, Salzwiesen Park is super wide open. It's a small map, so it's really easy to find them all. It's just a great map for grinding pheasants. So if you're going to do a pheasant grind, do it on Salzwiesen Park, because it is by far the easiest. And I recommend setting up on zones that have full flocks of pheasants, not just like a single male. Because any solo male zones, they're just going to move whenever you kill the male. Ah, he turned. Disgusting. Jace, thank you for the membership. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. You know, I need to change my little, like, saying that I do whenever we get a member. Because it's not just scrapped uploads anymore that members get. You guys get, like, pretty much weekly members-only videos now. Anytime I've got, like, outtakes or bloopers or, you know, anything that's not going to make it into a main video, I usually throw it up for the members now. So I need to change the way we say it. What's a good like little phrase to go with, chat? I'm thinking, like, enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrap or members only uploads on the channel, and what else? What else is a notable, like, key feature for being a member? What would you guys consider to be, like, the coolest things about being a member? Yeah, extra content's a good way to phrase it. I like that. I like that. Extra content's a good way to phrase it. Then what else? What else could we tack onto it? The green name in chat is a pretty big one. So is, like, the badge icon. So we could do, like, enjoy all of the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, green name in chat, extra content on the channel, and all of the other cool stuff. Kind of like that. Oh no, RW. You can't be forgetting that, man. All right, let's practice it. Let's practice it. We got to see if that sounds good, you know, when you say it fast. Thank you for becoming a member. Enjoy all of the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, green name in chat, extra uploads, and all the other cool stuff. I like it. That actually sounds pretty good. Okay, I guess that's how we're going to do it now. And also that's a dime, a slimy dimey.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
It's a cheeky little diamond. Yo, what's up, Aware? How you doing? You just got your 20th great one? Let's go, Alabama's biggest fan. Let's go. Hey, Scarecrow, guess what I got? I'm going to say an albino goat of some kind. I don't know which species, but I got a feeling it's an albino goat of some kind. I don't know why, but that's the first thing that came to mind. How many zones do you need to start a whitetail grind on Layton? You don't need a specific number to start a grind. The second you find a zone, start hunting it. However, if you're doing a whitetail grind on Layton, you will have between 60 and 75 drink zones. I personally have 71, and who knows, there could be a couple I missed. But I wouldn't focus so hard on like finding a certain number of zones before you start grinding. Personally, I would just go straight into the grind the second you find your first zone. That's what I've done on every single one of my grinds. I've never like found every zone first and then started shooting. Because to me, it just seems like a waste of time. Like, if I'm just looking for zones, if I spend like 30 hours looking for zones before I start shooting anything, that's 30 hours I could have been shooting whitetail. And I probably would have been, you know, between 500 and 1,000 kills into the grind in that amount of time. So in my personal opinion, start shooting the second you find a zone. You can start your grind at any zone count. And then, you know, as you're hunting them, as you're searching, add more and more zones to it. Why is Rancho not the best to grind whitetail? It's simply just not the greatest layout for zones. There's a lot of zones that are in very brushy locations on Rancho. The thing is, Rancho used to be really good. For a while, Rancho was on top when it came to whitetail. But then they kind of like shuffled around the home ranges and, you know, suddenly whitetail were no longer in good locations. So it sadly dropped from being the top map for whitetail down to being like probably the third best. I'd put Revontuli and Layton above it. It's just mainly because of that brush and like rough terrain around the water. Makes it really difficult to grind some of the zones on that map. It's definitely not a bad map though. I mean, New England Mountains and Mississippi Acres are way worse for whitetail. Is there any I'm forgetting? There might be a map I'm forgetting with whitetail. Or no. No, I think I got all of them. There's just 5, right? Oh, nice, the Everything Kid. Yeah, Rancho's still a cool map, man. It's still a fun map. I do enjoy Rancho. Like, I enjoy hunting the muleys and the bighorn on there. And I do think, personally, that it's the best coyote map. I know some people disagree on that, but I do think it's the best coyote map. Manu, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I love your videos. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, I already said Revontuli. Layton, Revontuli, New England Mountains, Rancho del Arroyo, Mississippi Acres. I'd say Mississippi is probably the worst map for whitetail. And that is primarily because the gators are a major problem. They're constantly spooking them off. Whereas like New England Mountains, sure, it's got a lot of water you got to search, and it's got the most whitetail drink zones of any map. But to be honest, it's better than Mississippi because New England Mountains is at least pretty wide open in terms of like shooting lanes around like drink zones. You're going to have pretty easy access to all your herds. Except for maybe that middle river. That middle river is a bit of a problem. But aside from that, it's solid in terms of visibility. What's up, Johnny? Oh, Johnny, I got to send you something. I did a mock draft V2. And I want to get your opinion on it. I switched a few things around after like kind of learning a little bit more about some of the players and also what the teams need. And because I messed up on the first mock draft, I should have put Shedeur Sanders to the Saints, but I completely forgot about it because they don't have him ranked as a top 20 prospect. Manu, thank you so much for the super chat once again. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Holy. Nothing there. What's up, K9 Queen? How's it going? Hi, Nicole. Saints, yeah. Everybody's thinking that the Saints are going to draft Shedeur Sanders because Carr apparently has an injury. Like an out-of-season injury. And so it's looking a little like iffy as to whether or not he'll be able to start in the next season. So it's looking like they're probably going to draft Shedeur. You have a melanistic turkey? Yes, I have a Merriam's turkey melanistic. It's the only melanistic turkey I have. I really want a melanistic Eastern turkey. They're so pretty. Saints always have injuries. Yeah. Man, oh man. Hopefully the Patriots aren't going to have injury issues this year because I know Diggs is coming off of an injury. And like he's kind of our only like insane receiver unless we draft somebody really good. I mean, we got Douglas still, I guess. He's good. And what's his name? Kayshawn Booty. Amazing name, by the way. Having the last name of Booty is amazing. He's shown a little bit of promise last season, but kind of unknown as to whether or not he's going to become a crazy good receiver or not. Nice. We smoking them today. Logan, thank you for the 25 months as a member. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. That sounds about right, Johnny. That sounds about right. Yeah, the Packers need to draft a wide receiver, but like you said, they tend to not draft what they need, so. But I still think they gotta go with, if they're smart, they'll draft a receiver. Whether that's McMillan or Egbuka or, gosh, what's the other top receiver in the draft class? I can't remember his name. Is it Matthew Golden? I think it's Matthew Golden. First great one, Bear, took you 2,000 kills. Honestly, not too bad. I've seen way, way worse for your first Bear grinds. Ooh, that next shot was nasty, chat. Holy, what a next shot. We destroyed that poor deer. Jeez, bro. That was actually kind of crazy. Your first ever great one grind was 5 kills. Wow, that is luck, dude. That is luck. CJO with the 33 months. 33 months, let's go. For real, CJO. How you doing? How you doing, sir? Yeah, it did, Johnny. It was brutal. Brutal. Brutal, I tell ya. Is 33 zones good? If you're talking whitetail, you've probably found about half of them. You shouldn't have any less than 60 zones for whitetail. If you've got less than 60, you definitely need to find some more. Just messed up a diamond gray wolf on Yukon. Ooh, that's brutal, dude. That's brutal. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you had a darts match today? Let's go, CJO. Let's go. Okay, we got a couple of deer over here. Also, I need to check something on my phone because I just saw a notification that apparently the first trade of the draft has happened. And it says that it did not involve a round 1 pick, which is kind of wild. I would expect on the day of round 1 that we'd get somebody trading up or down in the draft, but apparently it doesn't even contain a round 1 pick. Let's see, where is it? Can't find the story on my phone. I opened the NFL app and it's just doesn't show it anywhere. Wish there was a way to, like, filter it to just, like, most recent notifications I've got. Oh, well. I'll figure it out later. Because I'm very curious who traded. Nice. Probably CJO. Tomorrow I'll be watching the Monster Jam events in Discord with Draytalk and Johnny. If you want to join us on that, we could play some games while we're watching or something. Because I'm pretty sure the event's going to start at like 1 or 3, which is, you know, usually around the time we'd be playing. But I don't think I have anything going on Sunday aside from live stream, obviously. 2 p.m.? Okay. So if it's starting at 2 p.m., yeah, that's about probably towards the tail end of when we'd normally be playing. But yeah, if you want to like play some Schedule 1 or something, CJO, I'd be down. We've advanced quite a bit since you exited the game a few days ago. We upgraded clear to the barn. Oh, hold on. Let me show that. Texans and Browns trade. Texans received 2025 6th round pick. 179 overall, 2025 6th round pick. 216 overall, 2025 7th round pick. 255 overall. Browns receive 2025 5th round pick, 166 overall, and 2027 5th round pick. Okay, wow, that is a weird trade, dude. That's an interesting first trade of the draft. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Texans and Browns doing the first trade. I was definitely thinking that the first, or like one of the first trades we'd get. Oh, gotcha, CJO. No worries, dude. Yeah, we can definitely play tomorrow for a little bit then. Yeah, I was definitely expecting like it to be one of the like quarterback needy teams to trade up. I thought that would have been one of the first ones. Like trading up in the first round to try and get like Shador or I mean, nobody's going to be able to trade up and get Cam Ward because that's pretty locked in. The Titans are taking him. They're both going to draft offensive linemen in those late rounds. Yep, and they're probably going to perform about as well as the Patriots O-line if they do that. You got to get those early tackles if you want them to do good. I mean, obviously, you're going to have hidden gems from time to time, but... Wow, Abby, wow. I saw that. Mean. It's okay. It's okay. Watch my last video with CJO if you want to see him say something about you. What should the Eagles do tonight with their first round selection? To be honest, they're so late that it's really going to come down to who's available, right? Like who's left in the draft. Let me see who I've got them taking. Because like I know a lot about probably the top 10 or 15 players, but when it gets into like, you know, the 30th or whatever, then it's a little bit less clear to me on who should go where. So in my first mock draft that I did, I had the Eagles taking Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M as an edge rusher. And in my mock draft V2, pretty much the same thing. Nick Scorton from Texas A&M, another edge rusher. So I do think they should take edge. I mean, they just lost a really good rusher with, well, not an edge rusher, but a good rusher in general. They lost Milton Williams to the Patriots. He was like one of their star defensive tackles. So they need to get some more people that can rush, you know? Whether that's a D-line, edge, you know, whatever. Defensive tackle, edge, whatever it may be. They need some people to rush. You're in trouble? Of course, CJO. Hey, you know, I just had to deflect the comments about me being stinky, you know? I had to. It's okay, CJ. You've showed her the stuff that I've the impressions I've done before of her. So consider us even, you know? Consider it even now, bruh. Oh, you timed her out? Oh my gosh, CJO. Oh my gosh. See, I would never time out Bree. I'd never time out my wife. No. Oh no, it's Johnny got him. 1.8 thousand seconds. Thank you, Johnny now can't talk to CJO in the chat. Oh man. Moderator on moderator violence is at a peak today, apparently. Oh no, Neil, that's not good. Hope it gets better soon. Hope it heals up good. See you in 30 minutes, CJO. RIP CJO, man. Nah, I'm just not mean, Aware. I'm just not mean. Nice! Got all three. Let's go. You know what? CJO, if you're listening, want to hop in a call? Since I can't like see your I can't see your messages in chat anymore because Johnny yeeted you. Nice, Spinfinity. Let's go, dude. So yeah, if you hear this, CJO, DM me. Let me know if you want to hop into a call. Then you can go off on Johnny or something, you know? I don't know, Wyatt. I mean, I don't think it's ever worth it to purposely do something that's going to get you in trouble. But that just might be me being the old goody two-shoes I am, you know? He's joining? Okay, beautiful. Let's go. Let's go antagonize CJO. Hello, what's up, Gold Great One enthusiast?
What? All right, right. So the only reason I've been brought in here is for you to say that.
No, no. I just wanted to chat since Johnny made it so you couldn't.
Right. Well, tell Johnny when I get hold of him. 30 minutes.
30 minutes, brother. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
You know what?
What the?
We'll give Johnny a 5-minute timeout. There we go.
Let's go.
The cycle continues.
Brother
Oh
on brother
my
violence.
gosh. Let's go.
Let's go. Teach him, Crow.
This is what we're here for. Oh, by the way,
Nice, man.
everybody loved our video hunting your
did they?
bears. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, I bet it were.
The
I need
video
to come on your map.
did pretty well too. People seem to
did I?
like it.
I ain't
Everybody
checked
was like, "What? CJO lives? He's alive?"
Yes,
Oh my
sir.
gosh.
I've been enjoying it, man.
Man, CJO becomes a partner and he disappears for ages, and then he
I
finally
know,
comes
dude.
back. Doesn't even partake in the early access from what I remember.
No, I didn't, man. I didn't. I'm here for the next one.
Oh yeah, let's hope it's good.
Yeah, definitely.
I imagine
Bro,
we
my
won't get anything until the next map. I think the next map will probably be the next thing we get.
Got you. Bro, my tower looking so good.
Ooh, love to see it.
I've been working on them today. I have 2 5s in the zone.
Yeah.
Another 5. 2 4s that go clear of 110. 2 level 4s. They're massive, man. The 4s are.
Love to see it. Yeah, Volt, CJO finally came back with the milk. He
What?
finally did with the milk.
What
He
milk?
came back with the milk. Oh, it's like do you not know that like that kind of like joke or meme?
No.
Oh, it's like so essentially the whole like little meme is like when you say that somebody came back with the milk, it's like it's kind of a play on the whole like dad left to get
right,
the
yeah,
milk
yeah.
and never came back.
Who I was talking to someone about? Who did I say that to? Someone said that the other day to me. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
we're
like, oh
comfy
my
in bed then."
gosh, CJO came back. He finally got the milk. A year later, he found the milk.
30 years later.
He finally found it. Oh my gosh.
I'm still waiting for my dad. He went about, I don't know how long ago. He went out for some bread. A long
Yeah.
time ago.
And out for the
We're
bread.
still waiting
and
for that.
Was never seen again.
I'm still waiting for bread.
The other one is like sometimes instead of milk, they'll say like he went to get his pack of cigarettes and never came back.
What's that noise? Do you keep hearing a noise? Oh, did you hear the Did you hear about the gunshot on my own map, mate? When I was streaming the other day.
No.
Oh, let me send you this. How do I send you? I'll show you the clip, mate. So I'm grinding on my own map, Bayers. All of a sudden, there's a gunshot like you'd hear on multiplayer, mate.
That's so weird.
Like loud and clear. Loud and clear. It made me jump.
Almost like it was like meant to be part of like a mission or something, you know?
No,
one
no,
that
but
triggers when you get in an area?
Yeah, no, it didn't sound like any gun in the game, though, mate. It sounded like a gunshot, like it was like right next to my ear, like someone shot a gun near my ear, but it was in-game.
Interesting.
It was crazy.
Yo, what's up, Darkhound? How's it going?
How have you gotten today? Have you been having anything nice? Fill me in.
A couple small diamonds so far, but actually maybe it's just one small diamond. Nothing too insane.
Nice.
I've been spending a little bit of the day like editing a video,
Let's go.
and that's about it.
Sweet. I won my darts match, mate.
Let's go. Professional
Let's
darter.
go. No, it weren't professional. It really weren't professional.
Spider.
Well,
Spider says, who's the glizzy gobbler in VC with you? And Kinsko. Oh my gosh, it's Kinsko.
oh my gosh.
Is that a
Kinsko.
CJO I hear? It is. It's a CJO. Dude, it's a
Yeah, it's
moderator party in here, dude. Everybody's here.
Scared. I watched some of Caitlin's stream back this morning while I was having pasta at work.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see the parts where my microphone was going like hyper speed mode?
Yeah. That's the parts that I got up just past then and I had to get back to work.
Rip. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I run my microphone through a voice mod because voice mod's how I do like all the sound bites and voice changers and stuff.
Yeah.
And the application crashed and it like screwed stuff up. I had to leave Discord and rejoin to get it to fix.
Right, got you.
Which I guess it makes sense if like literally the application that is, you know, putting my mic into Discord is, you know, crashes, screws up. So of course it's going to cause some issues.
How's Kinsco? Is he good?
I don't know. Is he good? Are you good, Kinsco? How you doing? Did you have fun with Among Us the other day? Or 2 weeks ago, I guess it was?
I need to play that.
It's fun.
Yeah, I need to play it with you all. I'd have so much fun. Not Johnny, though, because Johnny would just do my head in on it. There's no way I'm
not
playing with
Johnny.
I'm not playing golf it with Johnny or Among Us, because he'll just vote me every time, and I just won't play with him. I'm not doing it. I know it's like you play golf it against him, it's a nightmare. He's not even bothered. He just trolls me.
Golf it is next Tuesday's game as well, so.
Well, I won't be up at that time though. It's dead late.
Oh, I know, because it's at 5 p.m. my time, which is like 2 or 3 hours past when you would normally get off.
Yeah. Olga Kinsko, mate, chilling.
That'd be in the AMs for you.
Yeah, that'd be well late for me, mate. What time is it for you now?
Right now, it's 2:51 p.m.
Yeah, see, it's like 10 to 11 at night for me.
Okay, so yeah, it would be starting 1 a.m. your time. That would be when we'd start the stream. You know what, though? Maybe one of these Tuesdays, we're going to have to start a couple hours early so you can join in.
Yeah, don't be like spoiling your thingamajig just for me to join in.
No, because I don't care about
Christmas
what time
time.
it is.
Yeah, Christmas time. I could probably do around the Christmas time when I'm off work for 4 weeks. I could probably get some Tuesdays in then.
True. Dude, we're going crazy on these little whitetail.
Get them, dude.
They're getting smoked.
Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes, mate. I'll be back.
Alrighty. No worries. For me, it's currently 11:52 p.m. Jeez, late at night, Johannes. That's crazy. It's wild to think about like how different times can be depending on like what time zone you're in. You should do another fallow grind. I have been off and on. It kind of just comes down to whatever you guys vote for, and you guys keep voting for whitetail grinds, so fallow just have not got voted for recently. Oh, no worries, Kinsko. No worries, dude. Appreciate you dropping in. It's 5 p.m. for you? Yeah, it's 2:53 p.m. for me, so just about to be 3. The voting system sucks. Wait, for what? What voting system? What are we talking about? We talk about Among Us still? Ah, gosh. Gonna get ran over by some deer. Oh, fallow versus whitetail. Got you, Johnny.
Is that noise in Discord? Are you hearing that in your headset? Or is it just is it on my side? It's like a beeping noise every so often. Is that on my side or is that on yours?
Not on my end, so I assume it's on your end.
It's like, it sounds like a notification, but I don't know if it were coming
like
through.
Brung.
Yeah, but constant. Every couple of minutes.
That could be connection issues, like disconnecting and reconnecting you.
Yeah, I just didn't want it to be on your, you know, while you stream. I didn't want it to keep
Nah,
on
I
doing it
can't
during your
hear
stream.
nothing.
Got you, that's alright then.
So I assume that it's on your end then. Like some type of connection issue.
Yeah. My internet's been up and down for the past, yesterday was horrendous, mate.
Rip. That always sucks.
Yeah.
Internet always likes to die, like at the times you don't want it to.
Yeah, but it was fine. Now all of a sudden it just started dying during stream, and then last night the internet was just like fully off till like midnight.
Jeez. Wild. How many kills are we at? We're at 657 right now. It's 9:54 in New Zealand on the 25th. Jeez. Y'all are almost a full day ahead. Wild. Time zones are a wild thing.
That's technically in the future, that.
Yeah. For real.
For real, for real.
Yo, for real, for real. No capping. None at all.
I'm loving these Tara on Silver Ridge, mate, you know?
You mean on Tiawaroa?
Tiawaroa, yeah, that's what I said.
I was going to say Silver Ridge. Silver Ridge Peaks Tar? When did those get added?
Yeah, I made a thumbnail, and luckily I spotted it before I saved it, and I put the Silver Ridge logo on it.
That's so good, dude. Does HM affect Great One spawns? I personally believe it does. Not everybody believes that way, though. We've never got a solid answer from the developers, so kind of just up to whether or not you think it is. I think it affects it especially if you do extreme HM.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I pretty much never get a whitetail grind over 1,000 kills anymore. It's very rare. And, like, I've only had 3 bear grinds out of, like, 12 or 13 that were more than 1,000.
That's wild.
Yeah, and, like, with fallow deer, the first, like, 4 or 5 grinds were all around the, like, 300 to 600 mark. I definitely think that it affects them a little bit, at least. I definitely get a lot more consistent short grinds when I use HM. I still get short grinds when I'm not using it. It's just, you know, less common.
It just makes it more enjoyable, I feel. You know, if you're constantly doing it to have the hit, you know, to be herd managed, it makes I enjoy it a bit more.
Yeah, same. I feel like it keeps things fresh more. Yeah. And you got a pretty good chance that if you get a rare to spawn, that it's gonna be a diamond or like close to one.
Did you see the mythical?
I didn't know.
Oh, I had a mythical cinnamon, mate, and it scored 22.22.
That is fire. I've had a couple of mythical cinnamons on the bear grind.
Yeah.
And then that one legendary cinnamon. The only super rare bear I've ever killed in like 18,000 kills. How do you HM bears? You leave 4s and below on the map. And then the top like left corner of the map, that's where you have your like bigger bears. I got a full guide on the channel to talk about it. Kind of show what I do and stuff. And CJO just recently set up his bear grind, so...
Yeah, bro, have you heard, my mate, how crazy the moose are for me?
Yeah, I heard just 5s everywhere.
The diamond every 8 kills.
What? I could never get my moose to that level.
Yeah, I've got 64 kills, 8 diamonds.
That's insane.
That's crazy, mate.
How much did you manage them?
Yeah, well, I totally forgot how much they managed, mate. Yeah, they managed.
Jeez. Like, I'm nowhere near that with my moose.
Yeah, you know what I did though, mate? When I went back to my moose, I've gone around and found out the minimum I have to shoot to have constant respawns, and then manage down the rest. So I have the minimum I need to have constant respawns and manage down all the rest.
Jeez, that's wild.
I think I don't know how many moose I'm rotating on. I think that it's made such a big difference, mate.
See, for me, like, I think what's holding me back with the moose is like all of my little like group zones, all my herds are managed down except the ones that I'm hunting. But there's like 10 solos that I've left as like small to mid-sized 3s, you know, not small enough to be the same as a 2, but like a mid-sized 3 and then a few 4s, right?
Yeah.
And so I think if I
4s.
manage those 10 down, or 8 or 10, 12, however many it is, I think it was at least 10 that I was just like, I'm just going to leave it as a mid-sized 3.
Sorry. Yeah, at the minute I'm on 81 kills, 8 diamonds. So it's every 10. Sorry, mate. I said 8. It was at 8. It was 64 and 8. But at the minute I'm 81 kills, 8 diamonds.
Now, the real test is going to be if that stays long term, because you could be on a hot streak.
Yeah.
It could dip down to like 1 in 20 or something, you know?
Yeah, they've been fairly... I've had 2 spawn in a run.
Jeez.
How many zones am I rotating on? 1, 2...
Gosh, you're making me want to hunt moose, but like I'd have
4.
to tear down my whitetail setup.
Yeah. How many? Hold on, let me try and count. I've got 1. I don't know.
Honestly,
Dip off.
maybe I could try going for moose on a different map. I've done it on
Rev on
Medved
course,
and
man.
Rev before.
Yeah, Rev on Thule course was good for me, but I did it non-herd management on Rev. I just had a really quick grind. I think it was like 270 kills, no
same.
HM on it.
I did no HM for, I think, 2 grinds on Rev on Thule. Both of them were under 1,500 kills, thankfully. One was like 300, but it was tacked on to like a 45 or a 4,400 kill grind on Medved.
Yeah.
I moved after that and got it in 300.
Yeah,
and then,
well, my Medved one was 1,700 on Medved. My first one.
Jeez.
That's speckled, what were the rack? The speckled spider rack I had, and that was 1,700 kills. And I went from there to
R.I.P. That poor speckled. That poor speckled man.
Me and Caitlin were talking. I was saying that it'd be nice if I get another one of them for sure.
Definitely.
If I could, I'd have my whitetail on Leighton, but I'm already pre-set up on Rev on Thule and Moose on Leighton. But if I could, I would have switched them around, but it's just too late, and I'm not committed to go and take them moose from where they are, because at the minute,
understandable. That's like, honestly, I like having my moose and whitetail on Leighton because I feel like it is just the best for both of them. Yeah, but it is annoying to have to swap back and forth. Honestly, Johnny, I might try Yukon moose at some point because, like, I've tried Medved and I kept running into that issue where my respawns would literally just disappear for hundreds of kills, and then they'd all come back at once, and I'd have like double the norm. No. I am not finding 200 drink zones. No, New England, never gonna happen.
Yeah, but people say 200 drink zones, but you got to think that's going to be like 85% solo females, mate. It's not. Do you know what I mean? It's not all gonna.
I don't know, because the thing is, it still has the highest or one of the highest populations of moose in Call of the Wild.
Yeah.
So it'd take forever to manage down.
I know what you mean.
But I guess the bright side to having to manage more down is that you're going to have a larger pool of animals to shoot when you're fully managed.
Yeah. If you could get it managed down, it would be a crazy grind, no?
Probably. The thing is, I think Yukon is about the same in like moose population though, and Yukon would be a better experience than New England.
Yeah, Yukon would be nice. Imagine it spawning the great one in the snow as well, mate.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't necessarily want to go through a Yukon grind, like setting up the herd management, but oh gosh.
If you get the gang together though, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we could do that strategy of like getting a bunch of people on the map, and that way we don't have to. Yeah, that way I don't have to search the entire map. We could do it like the Bears, because that worked out really good with them.
Yeah, it did, man. The Bears are doing, I think 1 in 30 now. I'm doing the Bears, which is like, which I'm.
That's about where I'm at. I think I'm at like 1 in 20 or 1 in 30. Speaking of Bears, I think it's time to switch over to Bears after this run, chat. Since the boat was whitetail and bears today, I think we'll swap to Bears soon.
I've got 654 kills, 20 diamonds, 4 rares on the Bears so far.
Jeez.
I'm not good at maths, but I'm sure it might have been, what's that average? I'm tell you the average.
Yo, what's up, Ruth? Yeah, Jace, we're probably going to switch to Bears next.
654 divided by 20. Yeah, every 32 kills.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I think we might have to do a Yukon moose grind, just because I want to be able to hunt moose, like go back and forth between moose and whitetail in the same day instead of having to like rip down my whitetail setup to set up for moose. Like, and I've got a great one moose on 3 different maps, so might as well add a 4th, right?
Yeah, well, why not? On Saturday, do you know when you're watching the Monster whatever it's called, Monster Trucks, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Why don't we just start it then? I'm going to be chilling anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll jump on your map with you, and we can just start doing some stuff on it.
Yeah, sounds good to me. And we'd kind of be like, we'd be starting like we'd be doing like some gaming before Monster Jam starts anyway. So we could do like a little video series on like starting the grind on Yukon.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Man, I'm going to have so many videos to get through. I have 5 videos recorded and I need to edit all of them still. And now I'm going to add a 6th video onto it. And they're all collabs as well. So it takes like 3 times as long to edit because I have to go through like tons of talking to find like what's going in and what isn't. Whereas with solo videos, I just look for where I talked.
Yeah.
Just skip over all the spots I'm not talking and go to the spots where I was talking.
Yeah.
Johnny said he can join too if needed because he knows Yukon well.
You know, 4. Yeah. 4. I think 4 would be perfect. Just take a quarter of the map each, you know.
Yeah. True.
And just everyone focus on a quarter of a map. You'll have it managed down in a breath, mate. You would genuinely have it managed down in a breath.
Yeah, my only like problem is I do not know what are the most consistent areas to hunt. Like what would be my best areas to get main zones?
I think Caitlin's the best to speak to. Is she not? She's doing...
Yeah, Caitlin and Johnny have done the Yukon Moose more than anyone.
Yeah, we'll just hit Caitlin up and see. Well, I'm sure she'll be in VC at some point this weekend, maybe. So we'll just hit her up and see what she's about.
And I know, oh gosh,
you'd have it
one
set
of
up
like
weekend, mate, would you not?
Probably, maybe we'll see. One of iBuy's, I'm not sure if it's a viewer or a friend of iBuy's, but he's got like a cracked Yukon moose setup. Like I think 30 plus moose off of Yukon, most of them being under 1,000 kills.
Wow. Yeah, well, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'd love to get a great one moose like sub 500, and consistently have it around.
I've had a few under 500. They're pretty. They're like fallow, where if you get them managed really well, they pop super fast.
Yeah. I'm having so much more fun on this tar. Sorry, mate, go on.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Love to see it. What's up, Reflex? How you doing? Liam, how's it going? What's up, TX Aggie? Hope you're doing good. Got your first Bear Great one today? Nice, DD. That's awesome. What's up, any tips? Just got the game? Biggest tip I can give you if you just got the game is to hunt around water if you want to see more animals, because animals are much easier to find when they're in their drink zones. Because obviously if they're in a feed zone or a resting zone, they're likely going to be in the trees or like in fields, which is a lot harder to locate than just the water. So hunt around water. You're going to find a lot of animals that way. Also, if you're just starting out, use polymer tips. Polymer tip bullets over any of the other bullets, if possible. Any caliber that has poly tips, you definitely want to use them because you get extra penetration. Aside from that, I've got a lot of guides on the channel. I got a full like beginner series, I believe. Let me see if I got a command for that. I think I do have a command for it. Question is, what was the command? Is it that or is it something else? There it is. Boom. That was the beginner's guide playthrough series I did. Nice, TG. Well, I hope you enjoy the content and I hope you find it helpful. The first bear of the day. Mate. What?
Carl's getting the hunter.
Oh my gosh! You gonna pull him into a stream?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think he's funny anyway. He's extremely funny. Yeah,
get Carl in on a stream and like everybody can watch him like struggle at the beginning.
Yeah, he doesn't have a clue. I've let him shoot one moose and he somehow managed to get a heart shot and he thinks he's just like the best of the best now.
He's like, wow, first try, I thought you said this game was tough to learn, huh?
Yeah, that's all he says. That's all he says. Like, always reminiscing on that one heart shot he got on a moose.
He's like, man, you remember that heart shot on that moose I got
Yeah.
like it's 47 years ago? Like, I am just the greatest hunter in the world. Played 2 seconds and I managed a heart shot.
He's getting a PC. Well, we're ordering him his PC tomorrow. He's going to come around. We're going to order him his PC.
Oh,
then
gotcha.
He wants a decent PC, you see, so
Yeah. Which, I
we're
mean,
going to get him.
it's always good to go for a solid one so you don't have to, like, upgrade it early
I
on.
wish I'd have done the same. You know, when I first got a PC, I got one that weren't worth anything. My old PC.
Yeah. Dude, we got a lot of bears over here. Jeez. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. 4 male bears all piled on top of each other.
I think I've just shot a diamond level 4 tar by accident. I have 2 level 4 tar crow that go clear of 110 on the estimate.
Jeez.
Dude.
I've only killed 1 level 4 diamond tar, and I shot it with the wrong gun.
Right, I'm just stacking these 2. I've got 2 in one zone.
Gotcha.
And they both. Oh, sorry, one goes 107, and the one that goes 110 looks huge, mate.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, ballers, you can just watch the video to find what I thought of KG's Lodge. I mean, I got a video on my channel. He's got one on his channel of the tour. You don't have to spam 47 million times asking if I like KG's Lodge.
It wasn't a diamond. Let's go.
No bears down there to shoot. Since how many years have you been playing Call of the Wild? I've been playing it since the closed beta back in December of 2016. I've been playing the game ever since it like first became playable.
That's
crazy. I didn't play super consistently the first few years, but the last 5 I've played, you know, virtually every week or every day, minimum every week, but mostly like every day the last 5 years or so. Next 60-minute video. I don't know if I'm going to do a 60-minute trophy challenge anytime soon, guys. I got 5 collaboration videos like that I still need to edit. And we're going to record another one tomorrow with CJO. So I think the next like 6 or 7 videos are going to be collabs. Most likely the next 6 or 7 will be collab videos. We probably won't have a 60-minute challenge for at least 3 weeks. Jeez. Tons of bears, bro. I love the bear grind.
I love the chaos of jumping. I'm not even putting. You know, you're on about when we did the bears, mate. Say move your tents. I ain't moving my tents, mate. I just love chaos of jumping out of the tent, having to get on the run, and I kill so many more, mate. I'm doing like 250 a streaming, mate.
I think you also have more males up in your top left than I do.
Yeah, well, there's definitely more than what I started off as, because the ones that I'd shot, without shooting a female, they've just found their way up there.
Got you.
know,
okay.
They were solo 6 sort of chasing around the map. It was 6 last time I shot it, and when I'd shot it the last time, I've gained one up in the north. So,
Jeez.
I think it's that guy.
Oh, the only thing that I think of, Blue, whenever somebody says like 6 and then 7 is like Lil Wayne's 6 foot, 7 foot. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me. Right, because I'm from a different generation, but you know, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot.
I'm trying to put off going into the woods to try and manage down the zones in the woods. FFL were telling me to go in there. Was it FFL? No, it was another guy where I can't get in there. I can't get close enough to him without him spooking away. You can't see him. It's that dense.
Yeah. Another bear. Jeez, dude. My bear respawns are beautiful right now. They are being so freaking consistent.
Love to see it.
Oh, yeah. How do you get so much money? Grinding. Grinding stuff like Black Bear. Because each of these guys gives like 1,400 cash or more. And I can kill between 50 and 100 an hour, depending on how consistent they are. I mean, if I kill 50 in an hour, that's well over 60, 70,000 currency. And if you just do that for, 20,000 kills, you can see that's millions upon millions upon millions. And I've got 17,720 black bear kills. Not to mention, I've got probably like 22 or 24,000 red deer kills, and they give about the same amount of money. Grinding, honestly, like pads your bank account so much in Call of the Wild. Boop. Smoked him.
I struggle with my fallow deer on T,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, Project Hunt, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It's always fun to see your hunts. Do you know any good ways to hunt the great one fox? Yes, there is a couple of methods for the great one fox that are very, very good. One of them is called the island method, where you go to Salsvisen Park, and essentially you can hunt the island on the left and set up all of your tents on that island and just have consistent fox respawns, because apparently all the foxes you kill on that island stay over there. They always respawn in that area. I believe there's a couple of creators that have done guides on the method. I think I Buy Premiums might have done a guide on it. Yeah. I know Lady has talked about it, but I don't know if she made a guide on it or not. Oh, that's what I need to shoot. That's a new form.
Abba's definitely got one. I watched it.
Actually, I don't know if that was one I need to shoot. We're going to exit and hope that it doesn't count it. That might have been wandering from one of the other zones. I don't know. We got to be a little bit careful just in case, man. Not past their drink time, though, so it should be fine. Because we sometimes have a male bear. Crap, is this where he was? Oh, gosh. No. I think that was him.
The estimate on that level 4 is 99 to 110. What?
Jeez, dude.
That's got to be a diamond, hasn't it, realistically?
No, I did kill it. Oh, gosh. I don't know where that guy's going to respawn. I might have to chase down a bear.
Oh, no, mate. What have you shot?
I shot one of my stacked 4s because it had wandered to the opposite side of the lake, and I thought it was a new one. I just gotta hope it goes in. Zones? Yeah, it's that southmost lake that. Yeah. On the left side of it, I had a 4 that I stacked. I'm pretty sure it's from one of the I'm pretty sure it was a respawn from one of the lakes below that, so I don't think it's gonna go to the top left here.
Hopefully, it comes back as a 3, huh?
Hopefully, that'd be nice. But knowing my luck, it's probably gonna come back as a 7 or an 8.
No.
Yeah, which would be.
No.
So I might have to enlist you at one point to help me search for it and shoot it down.
That's another video. You can't edit any more videos, man.
Well, that would not be for a video. That'd be like a live stream.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe I'll just get the spirit bear and then I can quit grinding bears, Yeah,
true.
Although I feel like one bear less being shot down isn't going to be too big of a deal.
No, it won't make that much of a difference. I don't think you'll even notice the difference, mate, to be honest.
I guess we'll see. Now we're waiting on respawns. Lovely. Oh, yeah, Lemon. Yeah, I need it. I need me a spirit. I think that 4 was one we left here on purpose. Pretty sure, at least.
Bro, how have I gone from being wrapped up in bed to now grinding tar?
I don't know, dude. I gave you the grinding itch.
No, I was in bed on my phone, and now I'm on the PC grinding tar.
Hey, man, that's just what Call of the Wild does. It gets you.
No,
bro.
it wasn't Call of the Wild. I was dead comfy. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's funny. Let's see. Where was the last lake we went to before here? Let's just go back to the beginning. Oh, gosh. I swear to God, Johnny, if it spawns as a great one and I have to go, like, find it, that's going to be sad. I spawned at the wrong tent. I'm doing great today, chat. We doing great. Nothing there still. Does the tiger grind still work? The 3-leg method, I mean, it still works. It's just very slow now because they increased the respawn timer. And so you gotta wait like 3 times as long to get a respawn. I think when I was timing it, it landed between like 9 and 10 minutes or like 8 and 10 minutes to get a tiger to respawn. So, I mean, it does work. It's just really, really slow to grind. You'll be lucky if you kill like 10 to 20 tigers in an hour. And that's with hunting other zones too. Like, you know, searching around, shooting other tigers while you're waiting for that one to respawn. It's not quick anymore. Well, we got a level 3 to main zone. This is the second level 3 in 2 runs. I got a feeling there's a great one trying to spawn. That's very abnormal to get 2 level 3s to respawn. Hey, maybe this is a good thing, though. Maybe the one I accidentally shot, that 4, maybe it comes back as a 3. Because it's kind of looking like...
So nice.
Yeah, it's looking like we're getting a few that are popping back as 3s. It's that 4. Could you imagine? It respawned at, like, one of the good lakes. I don't think it would, though. Because I'm pretty sure the bears that spawn on this left side of the lake over here, I'm pretty sure they go down to, like, these lakes here. Or like Mule Deer Outpost, like one of those. I'm pretty sure, from what I remember when I was managing the map down. Pretty sure they kept popping up in those areas.
What do your bears move to Mule Deer?
Well, the one that I accidentally killed, that I had stacked, I believe would go down here, because I don't think it'll go up to the top left here.
They used to go either Mule Deer for me or top right, you know, mate.
Yeah. Also, the lake, like, kind of to the right of Mule Deer Outpost, that's really good. They go there
that
sometimes.
used to be really good. It's trash on mine now, you know. That used to be one of my favorite ones. Yeah, it used to be one of my favorites ones to run.
Yeah, we got double mythicals. Okay. What do you think of these Easter skins, CJO? Was it totally worth the bunny hunts?
Yeah, I like I didn't even know we've got them. Have we got them?
Yeah. We got them instantly this time instead of having to wait.
All right, yeah, I didn't even look. I like the. I want the blue. The blue's a really nice blue, mate. To be honest, is it like a baby blue color?
Yeah, kinda. It's pretty clean.
Yeah.
I really like the wrap that came with it. The like black wrap with like kind of the neon bunnies.
Oh, I ain't even looked at it, man. I'm gonna have to look in a minute. Felt like we did nothing to get it as well. Do you know how many rabbits did we kill? Like 4.
Practically nothing. Yeah, I killed 14. It said I contributed 14 rabbits.
Yeah, I didn't even want to look at mine. I probably contributed like a bunny and a half.
Yeah, probably. I got to try and match these colors up. What looks good? The white's kind of clean. I like that. Gosh, I love that skin, dude. So nice. So nice, man.
Yeah, it's clean, that map. Can you put that baby blue one on? Let me see what it's like, bud.
I've got it on one of my guns. I forgot which one. Oh, definitely not this one. I think it's the other 22.
Yeah, it's nice wrap, that.
All right, later, OT Neil. You contributed 3. Hey, man. As long as you contributed some, as long as you did more than 1, then I'd say that's pretty good. Because a lot of people, they just do 1 and they're like, I'll let everybody else do the rest. There it is, C-Joe. You like that?
Oh, is that the blue that we got with the Easter wrap?
Yep. Right here, the Easter grass paint.
Right, yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I were expecting it to be a little bit more lighter blue, to be honest.
Kind of like the Christmas teal blue right here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, is that not the one that came with the Easter with the bunny then? I thought it was like
yeah, it's
lighter.
it.
Right, got you. Yeah, no, it's nice.
This happened last time with the last pack. This was like the skin that came with it, but it showed green in like the preview.
Got you.
But it turned out to be this
green
brown.
either, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I just really like this wrap right here. Ooh. Oh, it's so clean. Then on the 300, I got the other one.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Pretty good for a little free pack.
It is, isn't it, for sure. I hope they carry on doing more of them.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of feel like they're leaning in that direction. Have you noticed they just stopped doing paid packs for skins?
Yeah.
Like, they just stopped shipping them with updates, I noticed. And so I wonder if this is going to be... Yeah, so I wonder if this is going to be the new way that they go about giving us new skins is through challenges. I'd be very happy with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I would.
Because one of the biggest complaints I saw from people was, I'm not going to spend like $4 or $5 or whatever on some skins. Ooh, dude, another 3. Another 3 in a main zone.
It's either going to be a 9 somewhere.
Or a great one.
Or a great one.
Finally, I hit it. Oh, my lord. Yeah, true, Johnny. There is no more like maps for them to do a themed pack around. True. Well, actually, there could be Salzwiesen now. Don't they? They didn't do one with Salzwiesen, so they could do a Salzwiesen Park themed pack. I'd kind of like that. Nice, Noah. Happy early birthday, dude. What's up, Wyatt? Most were Euro hairs. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were going for the Euro hairs for the challenge. Ah, man, we just didn't have very good luck of looking for Euro hairs when we were streaming it. I feel like the best was when we were going for the woolly hairs. I think the woolly hairs got us the most level 2s. They were popping 2s like crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, an African wild dog would be sick. Nothing there. What's up, Kazel? How's it going?
I'm trying to stack as many big tar as I can before I go into them woods because I want to try and make it super quick in them woods. I don't want to be in and out of them trying to find these tar. So my plan is to make stack as many 5s and then I don't have to be in and out of them woods constantly.
Oh my gosh, dude. Everything's level 5 or 6. They're all puny little fellers. They're all little babies. Little baby bears.
Little baby bears.
Jeez, you're up to 7.7 thousand for pheasants, Wyatt. Yikes. Hope you get that soon, man. That's a lot of kills. I think that's probably like 3 times as many kills as I have in total for pheasants. That's crazy.
I've just seen a melanistic chamois, I think.
What? A melanistic shimsham?
Yeah, I think so.
Is the 375 a new gun? It's somewhat new. It was like, what, a couple updates ago? Yeah, I think it was like 2 updates ago. It was the December update. Also, guys, thank you all for helping us hit 310,000 subs. We just hit it this stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you to everybody
Let's go.
that helped us get to this point.
I'm unsubbing.
He'll count 267 right now. Oh. Oh my gosh. The level 4 bear's back on that side. Let's go.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. He came back as a 4 at the same place. Woo.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. What a relief, man. What a relief. Oh, that was terrifying. I thought for sure it was going to spawn somewhere else as like a level 8 or 9 or something. But it came back to the same place as a 4. We're golden. We're looking good. Level 7. So that definitely makes me think that we're probably getting close to a great one spawning. If we're getting so many low levels, but like that one came back as a 4. That doesn't mean there's anything hiding, most likely.
Yeah, because it'd come back as a bit. Yeah, it'd been
Yeah.
the opposite, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd have been the opposite.
But we have had 3 level 3s and a ton of level 5s. With like a few 6s, 7s, and 8s mixed in. No 9s. I definitely feel like we're getting close to a great one. This is what my bears do almost every single time that I have a great one like about to spawn.
Yeah.
It's always we'll have like anywhere from like 30 to 100 kills of like all of them being small for the most part, and then boom, great one shows up. Like this,
Yeah.
This is always the build up to a great one. Well, I don't want to say always. There's been a few false alarms, but 90% of the time, this has meant there's a great one that's trying to spawn in. Let's just hope that that's the case this time, and that it's not one of those 10%er chances where it's like not actually a great one. Yeah, I do like the suspense of it when it does that for sure. Because it's like, oh my gosh, are we going to get a great one? Or is this a false alarm? This little 7 went over here. Man, honestly, guys, I cannot wait to see like either Rooster or KG get their first great one. Because it seems like both of them are enjoying the like aspect of grinding. I think Rooster enjoys it a lot more. He's been pretty much exclusively grinding now.
Nice.
I'm very curious to see like if either of them are going to pop their first great one anytime soon. Level 6 again. And another level 6. KG's grinding right now? Yes. Tomorrow, most likely, I will have the first video up of us setting up his grind. Don't worry, though, guys. He's not going to turn into a grinder-only channel. We're making sure to clarify that. He's just trying out a grind to see what it's like. We've talked about it before in other videos, how we were going to do this. We finally got it recorded the first like couple episodes of it. So, yeah, expect that tomorrow or the day after. It's going to be pretty fun. But don't worry, he's not going to turn into only grinding for those that were concerned about me corrupting him to be a grinder and an HMer. Don't worry, he's still going to do his regular hunts most of the time, but he wanted to try out a grind to see what it's like, and spoiler alert, he enjoyed it. He's been enjoying the first little bit. I think we killed probably like between 40 and 80 bears on that first day, and it was pretty fun. I think he enjoyed it quite a bit, which is definitely cool to see. You know, I feel like so many people think you have to only play one way or another, but man, you can enjoy the game in every way simultaneously. It's what I do. I grind, I do challenges, I do normal hunts, I do multiplayer hunts, you know, I do it all. It's all fun in its own way. Okay, double mythical. That's a little bit more what I would expect.
Oh, thank gosh, I've just got one of these killer zones. I've got 5 males in a zone, and it's the worst zone in the world, mate, to get to. I've just managed to get them all down to level 2s. I've got 5 level 2 males in a zone. Let's go.
Love to see it.
Let's go.
Power can be very, like, tough to manage down at times.
I've got a 1 on the map. Oh no, I've managed. I'm getting there now. I've done. I don't know how many zones now over the last night and today.
Gotcha.
I've probably done like 5 zones down now.
How are you liking Tiawaroa in comparison to Sundarpatan?
So much better, mate. So much better.
Okay, because my only concern with Tiawaroa was that there's such a low population that I feel like it would be tough to get consistent respawns and also have extreme HM.
My respawns are as clean as my bears. Probably cleaner, mate.
Okay. Because I'm just curious, is it possible to get the tar down to like diamond every 10 to 15 kills without it being like so low amount that you're shooting that respawns just take forever? Because I feel like with how few tar there are on Tiawaroa, to get it to like a 1 in 10 ratio like you can with like red deer on Tiawaroa or fallow deer, I feel like you would be shooting like 7 tar a run or something crazy low.
No, how many am I shooting? 1, 2.
Legendary, finally.
3, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Tara run.
Jeez, and how many how many kills per diamond?
I'm still stacking at the minute. I'm not really.
Okay. Well, once you get it down to, or once you're done managing, I'm really curious to see how many you're killing per run and how many kills it takes to get a diamond on average.
Yeah, well, I've got the 2 5s that popped in the same zone. Was
it's a troll?
No way.
Disgusting little bear.
The 2 zones that I've got the 2 5s on were they popped a run after each other. The 2 5s did.
Yeah. Jeez. That's wild.
I'll see when I'm managed down, like you said, anyway. I'll let you know.
Alrighty, sir. Yeah, because I'm super curious, because that's the biggest thing that's held me back from doing a Tiawaroa tar grind, is it's like, I'm already to a pretty good state on Sundarpatan. After that, first couple long grinds, it's got way better. You
will manage these tar down in a breath, though, mate. They're all in the open. Bar the outpost called. What's that outpost called? I'm not pronouncing that. Bottom left hand corner outpost, like on the river. Sorry, the right hand side outpost.
Yeah.
Left hand side. Yeah, it's just the woods there, but I'm leaving that till the last to manage down. I'm going to make sure I manage everything else down, stack as many 5s and 4s, and then just hit it a couple of times, hopefully. Other than that, they're all in the open, mate. So easy.
Yeah, the only other thing holding me back from Tiawaroa is I've already got fallow and red deer set up on there.
Yes, same.
And I don't know if I want to swap between 3.
Yeah.
Respawn's slowing down a little bit. Rip. Yeah, those dang trolls, chat. My gosh. The
Put it this
dang
way,
little
I'm
trolls.
at the minute, I'm 380 kills. I
Yeah.
have 3 or 4 level 5s on the map. And then 2, I'm going to say the diamond 4s because they're massive, mate. So that's 5, potential 5 diamonds. This is still from like the start of the grind to now, 380 kills and potentially 6 diamonds.
Jeez, that's wild.
That's still through. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not rotating on them yet.
Yeah. Oh, you did, Johnny? That's always the greatest when you take random shots at geese and then you realize that you killed a diamond with a 300 Magnum. I know someone that did that. You love the new skins? Yeah, the new skins are sick, Jace. I like them a lot. I think it's my favorite of the 2 like community challenge packs they've done. Very, very clean looking. Look at all these big boy elk. Half tempted to pop a few elk, just see if I can get myself a diamond elk to spawn.
Why have you not had one recently?
I mean, I've had a few recently, but I want it to be on my map this time.
All right.
Yeah, you know, sure, it might be a sweeter kill when I steal it from you, but
Right.
I want to, you know, see if I could pop like an albino or diamond elk, or maybe one that's both. That'd be great.
I need revenge at some point. I need to come on one of your maps a little bit.
Come onto my map and steal a great one elk. You know, you find something that's not even in the game. You get a great one elk that's like an albino melanistic piebald triple combo.
Yeah. With lion's feet.
Yeah, with lion's feet, yes. Fantastic. That's what we need. You got another one, Johnny? Fantastic. All right, let's see. What's here? Level 6. That's what's here. A little baby level 6. Aw. Adorable. And a 7.
I've just realised I'm using. You can't hear my click counter through my mic, can you, mate? I've been tapping it. I feel like I'm being rude by clicking it.
No, I can't hear anything like
All right,
background
good.
or anything.
Perfect.
There we go. Level
Perfect.
7 and the 6 over here. Got a 9 bear. It turned out to be a rare and it trolled. Oh no, Clint. That's brutal. Brutal. A great one rabbit should be a jackalope. That is what I've heard a lot of people say that they'd like out of a great one rabbit.
Bro, you thought the fox were going to be difficult. You imagine grinding rabbits.
Yeah, screw that. I would not do a rabbit grind. Unless they made them like, if they made them spawn more often, I'd consider it. Like if they had a higher spawn chance than a normal great one, I'd be okay with grinding a rabbit great one.
Yeah.
The problem is, so many rabbit species are primarily solo, like cottontail rabbits.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But to be honest, if you got like a woolly hair great one or a scrub hair great one, they have like very big groups. I think same with the white-tailed jackrabbit on Leighton Lakes. I think they have pretty big groups too.
Yeah, white-tailed jackrabbit. Yeah, Leighton Lake groups are massive, man.
Yeah, I could not go for like a Euro rabbit great one because the burrows are so inconsistent. Like once you shoot some out of the burrows, they're just weird after that. You got to wait a long time to get any more, it seems. At least in my experience. And then like cottontails, screw that. I don't want to chase solo cottontails on Mississippi. No.
No.
That'd be terrible. But man, I could get behind some woolly hair or scrub hair grinding. If there was a great one for them.
Yeah.
Or New England? Yeah, gosh, no. New England cottontail grind? No, thank you. It's like cottontails are on like two of the worst maps for grinding, Mississippi and New England. Yeah, I really hope we don't ever get a cottontail great one. If they're going to do a rabbit great one, it's got to be white-tailed jackrabbit, scrub hair, or woolly hair.
Yeah.
Hey, little bear. Oh, it's a baby level 5. Adorable. Anybody else? Nope, just that 5. Unless there's one hiding. Nope, nothing hiding. Yeah, zebras would be awesome. I've wanted zebras for a very long time.
Yeah, for sure. I've always wanted a UK map, mate, but when I think about it, we've got all the animals already on the game. I'd love a UK map, but there's nothing in that we have in the UK that's not a repeat.
Yeah, so it'd be like a New England Mountains type of thing where everything's a reused species.
Yeah, which is just a bit gutting.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some things like maybe some small game that would be different.
No,
there isn't.
No,
what,
badgers maybe?
I was just gonna say, don't you have badgers? Like we don't got those in the game.
Oh, we have squirrels.
Oh yeah, that could be the squirrel map. You can go searching. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and you search for the squirrels like in the trash cans of the city in the UK.
Yeah.
Be great. They're like climbing around on the rooftops, throwing acorns at you.
Because the area that I live in, it's just like vast countryside, just hills and fields, mate. It just makes such a beautiful map, like, you know, like the countryside in the UK.
Yeah. Three more bears. One is a 7, one is a 6, and one is a 5 in order like this. Bars.
Bars.
Last time I sang, we found a rabbit when we needed it most, so maybe we'll find a great one when I sing, you know? I just claimed a 7. We've been spawning a lot of 3s. Put that together, and that's a 10 for me.
Bars.
Bars. Bars. I mean, if that doesn't get us a great one, I don't know what will.
Nah,
I feel like I've done everything I could do.
Yeah, definitely. Totally agree with you.
Is it weird that my max score whitetail is not max weight? Nah, that's not weird. That's pretty normal. Max score does not mean max weight, and max weight does not mean it's going to be max score. Usually they're just going to be like, you know, similar, I guess. Like, I've killed so many max weight whitetail that were nowhere near max score, and vice versa. It's a pretty normal thing.
Yeah, look at the red deer, mate. The red deer are crazy. You get like the 264, the 264s that have max weight and stuff with them.
Yeah, and like for whitetail deer, or not whitetail deer, for black bear even, I regularly get max scoring black bear that are, or not max score, I get max weight black bear that are like, you know, relatively below max score, like 0.16, 0.14, and vice versa. I've got max score bears that are not even close to max weight. You know, they're a few kgs off, or a couple kgs off. It's a pretty normal thing. There's a little bit of randomness regardless of the size of it still. What I've learned is that when you get an animal with a certain score or a certain weight, you know, we'll just say score to make it, you know, more simple. I've noticed that whenever you get a animal of a certain score, it's more like it's going to be in a certain weight range than a specific weight. Like different racks are going to have different weight ranges. Same with, like, let's say the great one whitetail. If you kill a big rack, it's always going to be like towards the top of the weight estimate that is possible with great one whitetail. Whereas if you get a typical rack, it's always going to be on the low end. It's going to be like barely over 100 kgs.
Yeah, is that the last thing you want from the whitetail ground? Is a typical?
Yep, that's all I need. That's all I care about. If I get the typical rack, I'm going to take a long break from whitetail deer.
You're going to lose your mind if you spawn one of them in.
Oh, for real. Same with spirit bear. When I get a freaking spirit bear, I'm going to go crazy.
I don't think my ears will be able to take the scream, to be honest.
Nah, you're going to have to like check out from watching that video.
Yeah, definitely.
Just be like, sorry, Crow. I'll just put it on mute in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. How many great one bears? Let me see. I've killed 13 of them. This is grind number 14.
That's crazy.
Probably reset the time.
The bears are just so good at respawning, mate. No main menu, just rotate and rotate and rotate. They're spawning as you're killing them. It's crazy good.
Wait, don't remind you on what, Johnny? Nothing down there. I do not see a bear. You know, our little jingle didn't work. No great one yet.
I'm not surprised. I am. I'm surprised. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You mean you are surprised? Like, wow, I'm surprised those bars didn't bring a bear.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
bars
yeah,
for bears.
Bars for bears. That's a bar itself.
It is. Level 5 bear. Level 5 bear. I mean, that's our 10 right there, I guess. 2 5s make a 10.
Hmm.
I think the game misunderstood us.
Yeah.
There's 2 5s right there, but that's not my bear. I need a 10, not 2 5s equaling that then.
No, stop.
I had to stretch that to make it rhyme.
Yeah. You overstretched it.
Then.
I think.
That then, dude. Hunter, you suck. Why are you still over there? I fast traveled. Get over here, you slow little doggo.
I feel like you should be able to have a chihuahua that you can strap to your chest.
And it just when you get attacked, it starts yapping and everything in the vicinity just dies of the screech.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I could show you my mouse sensitivity, but you got to make sure your mouse DPI is the same as well if you want to get the exact same results as me. I use 950 DPI on my mouse, and then this is my sensitivity. 54% look, 63% aim. It allows me to do a 360 with a full swipe to the left.
Nobody told me about the DPI when I first got a mouse and keyboard. I didn't know.
Oh, really?
I thought my mouse was broken. I'm like, what? I'm having to drag it across the table to go to my second monitor.
You were probably on 450 DPI or something. Yeah, super low.
It's as slow as my intellect, man. It's super slow. It were.
Yeah, I've found that my sweet spot on pretty much every mouse I've ever owned is somewhere between 800 and 1,000. I just happen to use 950 on this mouse.
Yeah.
Because I like a slow moving mouse when I'm on the desktop and stuff, but I don't like it to be too slow, you know? Slow enough to where it's easy to control, but not so slow that it takes 20 years to move from monitor to monitor. Another 5.
Go. Oh Dude. My god, that zone's popping.
Your tar are crazy.
Let's go. Nice.
Man, CJO's favorite Silver Ridge Peaks tar are popping off, man. We got a baby level 4. Ready to go.
Let's go. That's a new 5 in the zone. So it's one of my shooter zones. Let's go. I tried doing it the other day, and I just don't like to. I'd rather it be set up before a stream rather than do it do you know what I mean? And stream the setup because it just gets. I'm getting frustrated with myself trying to set it up.
Hey, some people like watching the setup, you know?
Yeah, I just don't like. I prefer that. I feel I can do it so much quicker. You know,
Yeah.
just by myself.
Hello there, lurking moderator. How are you doing? Hopefully doing well. You said 93 DPI? No, 950. 950 DPI. There's a 5 and a 6. What? Holy.
What?
5
What?
and a 6 at this lake. That's crazy. What's up, Hunter? How's it going?
What day is it today? It's Thursday today.
It is Thursday, yes.
Ooh, nearly weekend. Rue's birthday a week on Sunday.
Ooh.
Where have them not come from? What is that zone?
I don't know.
Bro, I've just... Where the... Oh.
Not gonna lie.
2, 3,
For some reason, I
4.
thought that today was Friday. Like, so when we've been talking about, like, hopping on and playing some games and stuff, I thought tomorrow was Saturday, dude. Man, oh, man.
I just gone to one of my pickup tents, Crow, and then
Yeah.
ran up the hill was 3... How many twos is that? 1, 2, 3... 3
2
twos just ran...
sixes?
What the...
I got 2 level 6s and a 7. We're still getting a lot of, like, low to mid levels and not a lot of high levels. Who knows, man? The dream of another early great one could still be alive. Hard to say. Draft day round 1 went fast. I know, right? I completely skipped over it. Whoa. Because apparently to old Crow, it's Friday.
That's the strangest... I've just had the biggest group of Himalayan tar run past me from... And then it's not a group that I know.
Weird, bruh.
The good thing is, 3 out of 4 of them were all 2s, and they were a big 4 with them, but I don't know where they... Oh, they're here! Ew, that's a disgusting zone.
Oh, no. You found one of the worst zones ever.
Oh, that's in a bad... But
I mean...
3 out of 4 of them are 2s.
I was going to say, if 3 of 4 are 2s, just leave it. Might as well just leave it.
Yeah, one of them's a big 4,
well,
though. No,
shoot the 4. Yeah, shoot the 4. Just get down to like a 3 and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I need to work out... It's like intermingled with the zones that are fleeing, so I don't know which one I'm shooting at the minute. I'll sort them out another time.
Gotcha.
Could be that guy. Yeah, it's that guy.
No, I haven't got a great one, Fox. I've hunted for them, but it's just not really my cup of tea. Fox grinding kind of sucks, in my opinion. To a point where I'm not gonna try to go for it like super hardcore like some people did.
That's a guaranteed level 5, mate. Oh my gosh. 101 to 112 is the one that's just spawned.
Jeez, love to see it, dude. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor Johnny got thousands of Fox kills at this point with no great one. R.I.P. Foxes are mean. How dare they not give us great ones after we murder them relentlessly? Mythical. That's a beauty. Oh, yeah, build fish. Yeah, sometimes they'll trick you like that. Honestly, we are killing bears really fast today. Like, oh my gosh. We're speeding through them.
What's your kill count on this, mate? I'm
305 currently.
right. You might have just said that. I just might not have been listening to you. Sorry.
Level 5, level 6. Anything else? We got another 6. So many little baby bears. Yeah, the fox rares are very cool. That is like one of the redeeming qualities of them, but gosh, I just don't have fun hunting foxes, so.
No.
And you guys know how I am. If I don't enjoy it, I probably won't do it unless I really badly want whatever it is that I'm trying to grind for.
Caitlin! I've been waiting for it
Caitlin!
to chat. Caitlin! You know how hard that's been for me.
To not say it, yeah.
Oh my god, I can breathe.
From
Don't
the
do
shadows, Caitlin shows up. What's up? What's up, man?
Gosh. Oh gosh, that's
How
been
you
hard.
doing?
Don't do that to me.
This guy. This guy.
Dude, and I saw.
Ladies took
Whoa.
7.5 thousand on Emerald Coast. Oh, Lord. And that's with females counted as well, right? So probably like 3,000 to 4,000 males. My Lord, that's a lot of kills. Jeez. Nice, no play Bray. That's awesome. Hey, Celtic. Nothing over there. I don't even see a bear.
It's
That was
getting late,
bars.
but I'm enjoying these talk. No, it wasn't bars. Everything you say
Nah,
is
it's
a bar.
Nah, everything I say is a bar, dude.
No,
I'm
it's
a
not.
walking bar machine, dude.
No, you're walking something, but it's definitely not a bar.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. That...
Yeah. Oh, I'm going for feeding baby lambs again on Saturday.
Ooh, nice.
It's so much fun, mate. You feed the lambs, you go into the barn, and there's like hay bales for the kids to run around and play on, and then they get to give the baby lambs some milk, and then they let all the lambs out at once, and the kids get to chase them around for a bit.
That sounds like a ton of fun.
And I get to chase them around.
You're like,
more
come
for
back
me.
here. Come back here. Hey, you. Go up here. Been a little bit. Are you half drunk, Crow? No. I have drank a half of a cider today. That's it.
Ooh. I haven't touched any alcohol for over 2 weeks now, man.
Ugh. That's impressive for you.
What? I don't. Is that a compliment or?
It's both.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm receiving that, to be honest, mate. Hold on, I need to let my brain just catch up with what you just said. Wait there. That's impressive for you. I'm feeling that's more of an insult, you know. Thank you, Caitlin.
No, definitely not.
I even went to darts tonight, and all my pals were drinking, and I just had a couple of Coca-Colas.
Yeah, I've been kind of laying off drinking recently too, mainly because I got sick and I was taking medicine, so I didn't want to like overlap them too much.
Yeah, but to be honest, mate, I'm miserable.
Yeah, sounds about right.
No, it's nice.
Fantastic.
I just feel like it's going to get to the point, though, when I start drinking hand sanitizer, I think.
Yeah. Hand sanitizer in your tummy. Woo! That's a level 9 high.
Nice.
We got a level 9. Yeah, I think that's the big thing about foxes for me is like I don't like the foxes enough to torment myself with the grind. Like, they're cool, but they're probably, like, one of my least favorite great ones. What the heckings, bro? How are you not vitals? Was I zeroed wrong or something?
No rare yet. Nearly 400 kills.
Well, this is going great. Although the estimate was the same as the last one, so this very well could troll as well.
No, I have faith. I'm gonna say
no, I want it to troll because I messed it up.
Yeah, I don't want it to troll because you messed it up.
You little turd. I think it's gonna be another 2268 or 66 or something like that. That estimate has not been kind to me recently. There he is. What's it gonna be, chat? What's it gonna be? It was diamond by 0.01. It was almost a troll again.
You wanted
also,
it to be a troll and it trolled you.
Yeah. Also, dude, we're on a crazy dry streak. That was the first diamond in close to 100 kills.
Really? Oh my gosh.
And I have been averaging a diamond every like 20 kills on this grind up until this point.
Yeah, that's fairly wild.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't had a max weight, max score, I don't think, since I started doing them again.
Oh, yeah?
And I was getting so many of them. I'm so happy that made diamond and you messed it up.
You suck.
I know.
I'm glad I took your diamond elk.
You didn't even take it. You left one on the floor.
Yeah,
so
well, he wasn't a diamond, you know. He didn't deserve to be picked up.
It's so disrespectful just leaving rubbish laying around my map.
Yeah.
Pick up your trash.
What's my highest dry streak? I think I went 200 kills without a diamond bear on one of the previous grinds. I think that was the largest dry streak that I had on like a super HM'd map.
Let's go. Let's come back as a 2.
There actually was one time that I did a whitetail grind, right? And after killing my like previous great one whitetail, I went like 130 or 140 kills with no diamond, and then another great one spawned. That was like a no diamond grind, which is really rare. It is not often that you get a great one without shooting a single diamond. I'd say that was probably one of my biggest dry streaks as well. Oh, there's a bear over there. Oh my gosh. Hello, little buddy. Mythical. Ooh, dropped him in one shot on the run. Why couldn't I have done that with the diamond, man?
Skill issue.
You're a skill issue.
What? You can't talk to me like that.
Hey. Look at my Discord avatar. What does it say? That's me saying skill issue to somebody else, and that in this case, that's you.
What did you change me in Discord to? Do these guys know about that?
Not you. Not you. My like avatar on on Discord. It says it has a speech bubble that says skill issue. That's one of the customization things you can buy on like the Discord store or whatever. Discord shop, I guess it's called.
But what did you change my name to in Discord?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. I was there when you did it.
Yeah, but we already said that earlier in the stream. I thought you were talking about... I thought you thought that I did again.
Oh, right. All right. I didn't know you just spoke about it.
Yeah, remember I introduced you as your Discord name.
Introduce.
Yeah, when I entered the call with you, that was the first thing I said was like, "Hello, Mr. Gold Great One enthusiast."
Oh yeah.
That's literally how I introduced you to the chat. I was like, "Mr. Gold Great One enthusiast. He loves his gold great ones, man. Something about his great ones just loves having gold medals on them."
I have 2. 3.
You've way more than 2.
I have 3. I have a white tail. I have two white tails now, and a bear. Is that it? I think. Yeah, that's it.
I thought you messed up a fallow with a 100-meter crossbow shot.
Oh yeah, I have a fallow as well.
Yes, you got 4 of them.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them.
Oh man, the poor fallow deer. He didn't deserve that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Oh man. You know, in your defense, though, to be fair,
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, and I agree.
You do take a lot of risky shots, so of course
Yeah,
there's gonna be a
it.
few that get messed up.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have done that with that fallow if it wasn't a repeat, man.
Yeah. The only one that I have
work.
to give you crap for was that bear. That first bear.
Yeah, but look back at the footage, Crow.
Hey, I'm just saying you took a moving shot on a bear with a bow. You were asking for it, dude.
Yeah, no. I've done worse. I've done riskier and been rewarded for it. It wasn't. What was that? 20 meters, man. 20 meters.
Something.
You'd think that bow travels quicker. So if you go to shoot me with a bow and I step forward, that bow's still going to hit me where you aimed in it realistically. At 20 meters. Come on.
Oh my gosh, another 3. Bruh. Another level 3. What is this? I'm not even going to shoot him. I'm going to let him chill for a couple runs. See what happens. Pixie Joe likes it, Spider? Jeez, I don't know. I guess.
I definitely do now.
Oh,
I'm
man.
here for a good time.
Here for a good time, man. He's here for a good time.
You're right, Gil. I can't leave the call.
He could at any time, but he chooses to stay in here. For some reason. I don't get it.
Because Caitlin's here. I want to stay in here. That's
See,
the
that
only
makes
reason.
sense.
Don't flatter yourself.
That makes sense, you know? Level 7, that's a level 7 bear, let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, you know. That's a very good point. Who said that? Blue. That's a good point, Blue, you know. Let's talk. Let's talk. What about that Tarkro?
I already told you that. Remember
Yeah, I
when
know.
we when I made that last video?
Yeah.
The
Let me
last
have
little video
something.
we did. We talked about it in there. When
Did you not
I
leave it out
introduced,
for
I
the
was like,
auto?
you can have your little tar fun, you know, with me messing up my tar. You can have your little fun with that.
Yeah.
Great talk with the 16 months. Thank you, dude. Yeah, my troll great one tar.
You trolled great one.
Yeah, it was troll great one tar.
All right, I have a couple of troll great ones then. You imagine if great one could troll? That's heartbreaking.
That'd be the most like sad thing ever.
Oh god.
It'd be like, wowzers. Oh my lord.
10,000 kills into a ground to spawn it and for it to troll you.
Yeah.
That's when you're smashing up PCs at that point.
Yeah. Throws PC out window.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing pretty solid, Dre. Just, you know, waiting for the draft to start. And also waiting for dinner. I'm excited for dinner because we're having burgers tonight. Getting some burgers going.
Abby made a real good chicken curry, man. That's what I had.
Ooh, curry is yummy.
Oh, I love curry, man.
Yeah, that would be so cool though. Like I would honestly prefer it if like a messed up great one went down to diamond instead of gold. I would much prefer that. I think it would make sense.
Yeah, I'd love that, to be honest.
Then you could say you have the biggest diamond whitetail in the game.
And fallow deer and bear.
Yeah. Like, these are just really big diamonds, guys. They're not messed up great ones. They're just really big diamonds.
Yeah, this is the biggest diamonds you've seen.
Yeah, they're just a very special, awesome diamond.
And you are rare.
We are blazing through these bears, man. I think I've killed 100 this stream.
Nice,
I think we've killed 100 bears already.
I'm going to finish this run, and I'm going to have to take my little self to bed.
Sleep J.O.
Yeah, you've managed to get me on the PC in here, and it's midnight, and I've got to be for work at 5.
Making fantastic decisions. Woo!
I'll regret it in the morning when I get up. I'll be cussing you
for sure.
when I get up in the morning.
For sure. Oh, we know it. We know it, brother.
I've just realised there's a rare tar that's really hard to distinguish, is there not?
Yeah. There's like dark brown and dark red that are both like really tough.
I've probably had a few of them. I've just literally realised. I'm just looking for the white ones and the black ones. That makes sense. Well, I'm nearly 400 in without a rare.
Yeah. Because let's see. You got white. You got red, dark brown, albino. I think that's it. 5 rares.
Yeah, 5 rares. So I'm just looking for the obvious ones. I've probably shot a few. Well, there's a good chance I've shot at least 1 rare. And just.
I shot a super troll and didn't realize it until it was too late because they look so similar. Oh, the black fur variation too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's 6 of them. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, I have a white and a black. I do not have an albino or the other ones yet.
These I've killed so many of the white and the black fur variations. I feel like they're the most common.
You've had an albino. How many albinos?
I've had, I think, 4 or 5 albinos.
Nice.
I think I've had at least 2 of every single rare.
Did I get trolled by an albino? I'm sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure you got trolled by an albino.
I've been trolled by 2 rare tar. The one that I got in call with you, that black troll.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got trolled by, I think it was a dark brown or a dark red. But we didn't realize it was a rare until like the next day or something. Alrighty, guys. I think that's going to be it for the stream. I should probably think about heading downstairs and getting dinner and stuff. So I'll talk to y'all later. Let me do a quick little check to see if anybody's live. Maybe we'll raid somebody if there's someone on my subscribe list that is streaming. Who do we got? We have an upcoming stream from Old Man Rum.
Ooh, yeah.
But he's not live yet. He's going to be live later. So you know what? We'll send you guys over to Rum's scheduled stream. He won't be live yet, but he's going to be live in 40 minutes. So we'll do that.
Love Mr. Rum.
Oh, yeah. Rum's great.
He's such a nice bloke.
For sure. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.